Hey, some of you responded to my LinkedIn survey that you would be interested in getting some insights into IT career, how to grow within that area. And there is something really interesting coming. But for now, I would like to tell one thing. I had actually one discussion a few days ago with a colleague of mine, and he asked, like we discussed, what does it take to become, for example, a CTO? And even though he has quite a lot of experience, he thought that he's still not on that level yet. And if he is or not, that's a separate issue. But I explained to him that's not about the level. It's about what do you want and finding the right opportunity. And I gave him an example from my own career where a couple of times I really focused on getting a new role. The role I didn't have experience, and everyone around told me that it's impossible to get it because I don't know the language. I'm in the country I'm in. I don't have any connections. I don't have any experience. No one will hire me and stuff like that. And for a long time I believed in it. But then I had a friend who opened my eyes a little bit more to me and made me realize that I don't have to believe in that stuff. And then I really pushed hard. I can maybe go more into details on some other video. But the point was that I did get the role, even though in theory it looked like I shouldn't get it. Of course, I was prepared, and I think what's important is that you try to set yourself up for this. So for instance, I was doing all kind of courses. I was being proactive in the company where I work to try to get more experience, gain more experience. And then it's about finding the right opportunity. Sometimes you maybe have to join some smaller company and get this role. Sometimes it can be bigger companies. So there are all kind of companies. I helped also another person who wanted to become a CTO, and after some discussions and some time, this person is the CTO at the moment. So there are all kind of opportunities, and you shouldn't limit yourself, but rather try. And after all, what do you lose if you try? In the worst case, actually the worst case is if they just don't respond. In the best case, of course, you get hired, but then there is another case which still moves you forward, because it's the case where you get feedback why you are not a good fit. And that's great, because the more companies you contact, the more feedback you get. So you know what kind of skills maybe you need to do, or how to rephrase and explain your experience, if you have such experience, in a different way. And another thing is also you are making contacts. So even though you are not suitable today, maybe you will be suitable in a year or two when you gain more experience. So I really encourage you to don't limit yourself. Let others limit you, the company who's supposed to hire you. Why would you limit yourself? Try to find the right opportunities and get the feedback. That's what I would suggest. And I can elaborate on that far more if anyone would be interested. Thanks, and have a nice day.